Good morning. Moving forward to our next edition of Expected Questions series 19 of 20, we would be focusing on some of the major personalities who have been in news. So the first is Shishustru. He is known for his contribution to the surgery and considered as the father of Indian surgery. The Shishustru Jayanti was celebrated on 1st of July, and this was under the All India Institute of Ayurveda. His works along with Charak Samhita by Maharshi Charak and Ashtang Hriday by Vagbhat have been really important, and he has been the author of Shishustra Samhita. Now this text talks about various grafts for dislocations, fractures, the procedures for skin grafting, rhinoplasty, the reconstruction of nose were some of the important elements. The next is Sant Dhyaneshwar. Now Sant Dhyaneshwar was one of the major proponents of Bhakti movement in the regions of Maharashtra. He is known for his Marathi commentary on Bhagavad Gita known as Dhyaneshwari and Amrit Anubhav, which is the conversion of devotional songs for called as Abhangs. Now he was known for his works for social equality and compassion. The next is P.C. Mahalanobis. He was known for establishing the Indian Institute of the Indian Statistical Institute at Kolkata, and is considered as one of the pioneer statisticians of India. In his honor, the Statistics Day is celebrated. He was also an important person to establish the National Sample Survey and Central Statistical Organization. He was one of the proponents of second 5-year plan, which was also known as Mahalanobis plan, emphasizing the importance of public sector. He has been awarded with Padma Vibhushan. Mahalanobis International Award was instituted to recognize lifetime achievement in the statistics on his name. The next is Chandrasekhar Azad. Now, Chandrasekhar Azad was born in Alirajpur, was a revolutionary leader, and he declared his name as Azad, his father's name as Swatantra, and his residence as jail when he was arrested. So he joined the Hindustan Republican Army and was one of the important role players of India's freedom. The next is Kadambini Ganguly. She is honored recently, and she was the first Indian educated female doctor and was known for the work for women empowerment. Important member of Brahma Samaj, participated in socio-economic reforms and organized various women conferences in Calcutta. Along with Kamini Roy, she contributed to the women miners in Bihar and Odisha, and was also one of the major role players in the enactment of India's first Age of Consent Act in 1891. So she actually was known for advocating women rights and development. Pingali Venakya. Now, Pingali has been one of the major forerunners of Gandhian philosophy and a nationalist. He was one of the major soldiers during the Anglo-Boer War in South Africa, and he designed the national flag, leaving the symbol still for today. He actively participated in Swadeshi Andolan under Gandhian leadership, and in 2022, Tiranga Utsav was celebrated to commemorate his 146th birth anniversary. He also authored Bharat Desh Nayaki Oka Jatiya Patkam, which is the national flag of India, highlighting the significance of national flag of India. The next is Sidhu Murmu. Now, Sidhu Murmu and his brother Kanu Murmu have been very important leaders in Santhal revolt. Now, this was India's first peasant movement that was started, and along with other Santhal warriors, they fought against the Dinkus. Dinkus were considered as outsiders, the Britishers, by the tribal people there, and their idea was to reclaim their right and autonomy. So their effort led to passing of the what was known as Santhal Pargana Tenancy Act, which prohibited the transfer of Santhal land to Dikkus or outsiders, and Hulu Divas has been celebrated in their honor. The next is Raghoji Bhangre. Now, Raghoji Bhangre was again a tribal revolutionary revolutionary leader from Devgaon in Ahmednagar in Maharashtra and belonged to Koli community. He was known for Koli uprising and later hanged in cellular jail. He followed his father's works for work against the Koli community exploitation and was later captured by General Gale. The next is Sri Narayan Guru. Now, Narayan Guru has been considered as one of the major social reformers from Kerala. Recently his 170th birth anniversary was seen, and he was a saint from Izawa family who actually oppressed or raised the voice against the caste system, talked about one caste, one religion, one God for all humans, and was known for the Aravipuram movement, where installing a Shiva idol in Aravipuram in the traditional caste-based temple restrictions was seen under his guidance. The next was Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So Lal Bal Pal, as we know, have been one of the major leaders under India's freedom revolutionary movement. He was a staunch supporter of the concept of Swaraj. He established the Home Rule League in Belgavi, while any peasant established it in the other region. The two never merged together, but his works have been really important. He was part of two important newspapers that were founded, Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English. The next one is Madam Bikaji Kama. Now, Bikaji Kama was again one of the prominent figures. She is known as the mother of Indian Revolution. She originally belonged to Navsari in Gujarat and was known for her contribution not only in India but in the global stage. So she launched the Paris edition of Bande Mataram to create awareness for freedom struggle. In 1905, she founded Paris India Society known as Bharat Mandal. Then she became the first person to host the India's flag on foreign soil in Germany, and this was some of her important contributions. Sri Aurobindo Ghosh. Now, Sri Aurobindo's birth anniversary was again recently celebrated. He was one of the important members of Anushilan Samiti and was arrested in connection to the Alipur bomb case. He is known for his journals like Jugantar, Bande Mataram, Karma Yogi, and also establishment of Sri Aurobindo Ashram in Pondicherry to promote the idea of internal yoga. He also talked about a spiritual awakening and India's freedom and evolution. The next is Srimant Shankar Dev. Now, Assam government actually signed various MOUs with Vishwa Bharati to establish the Srimant Shankar Dev chair. Now, he was born in the regions of Naigaon districts in Assam. He was a saint scholar and a reformer. Ek Sharan Harinam Dharm was the basic idea which emphasized the belief of Lord Krishna, and he established the Vaishnavite monasteries called as Sataras. His work have been important for knowing for Borgeet, which is the devotional music, Ankai Nath and Bhav, which is the theater practices, and Satriya, which is one of the classical forms of dances in Assam. The next is Sant Tukaram. Sant Tukaram's work in Maharashtra have been important. He was a great reformer contemporary to Shivaji Maharaj and is known for establishing and leading forward the Bhakti movement in Maharashtra along with Dhyaneshwar, as we previously discussed. Other important scholars during his time were Eknath and Namdev, and he was known for Tukaram Gatha, which includes nearly 4,500 abhang or devotional songs. The next is the V.C. Chidambaram Pillai. Now, the V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, he is also known as the Tamilian who operated the ship and the scholarly who endured the oil press. The first Indian to operate a Swadeshi ship in 1905, and he was a student of Lokmanya Tilak, committed to labor welfare, participated in the Tuticorin coal mill strike, and he was an important author as well. The next is Govind Ballabh Pant, again a very important freedom fighter, the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh hailing from Almora. He was elected as part of United Province Legislative Council. He was also known for planning the civil disobedience movement, where he was later arrested, and he also passed the Hindu Code Bill in Uttar Pradesh, making monogamy compulsory for Hindu men. He established Hindi as an official language in central government again. So his works for justice and public services are well known. Teachers Day being celebrated in name of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who was a philosopher from Tiruthanni in Tamil Nadu, the first vice president, and then he was the second president in his term from 1962 to 67. His birth anniversary is celebrated as the Teachers Day, 5th September, and his works include the philosophy of Rabindranath Tagore, the philosophy of Upanishad. He has been awarded with Bharat Ratna Peace Prize for German book trade, and his visionaries and leadership ideas are very, very important. His practices have been surmounted for contributing to the University Education Commission. The next is Sarat Chandra Bose. He again was one of the very important figures in India's independence, and his courage and patriotism well known. Shamlal Gupta Prasad. Now he was a freedom fighter who composed the Vijay Vishwa Tiranga Pyara song, which is also called as the Jhanda Geet, in 1924, and he participated in Salt Satyagraha Quit India movement. He started a college, a orphanage, a girls' school, advocated against the dowry system, remarriage for women. So his contribution to social work has been very, very important. The next is Rani Durga Devi, the queen of Gond kingdom of Gharka Katanga area. She was born in Kalinjar in Uttar Pradesh and descended from the Chandela dynasty. She actually is known for the work for learning. She allowed Acharya Bitthal Nath to establish the Pushti Marg cult and various reservoirs at Ranital, Adartal. She also defended the kingdom against Mughal emperors, and her work have been very, very important in terms of governance and determination. Rani Chennamma won against the British rule in 1824, and to commemorate her, a postage stamp has been released in her honor. She hailed from Belgavi in Karnataka, and after the death of her husband and her only son, adopted Shivangi Glappa as the heir to the throne, and she refused, this was refused under the doctrine of lapse, and therefore she is considered as the first Indian armed rebellion against East India Company and the earliest colonial struggle which was led by a female. Rani Chennamma's contribution have been important. Then is Raja Ravi Verma. Raja Ravi Verma was one of the major artists who belonged to the Maharaja of Travancore. He was known for the Western art of oil paintings, and the famous works includes Damayanti talking to a swan, Shakuntala looking for Dushyant, so on and so forth. So his contributions have been awarded, and the Kesare Hind gold medal by the Viceroy Lord Curzon, and he was also given the title Raja. The next is Shyamaji Krishna Verma, again important freedom fighter from Gujarat. He founded the India's Home Rule Society and India House in London to conduct various anti-British activities. He was inspired. He had an important role in inspiring Veer Savarkar. He was also the first president of Bombay Arya Samaj, and in 1905, the Inner Temple, a professional association for the barriers, was established. The next is Ashfaqullah Khan. Ashfaqullah Khan, again one of the major freedom fighters who co-founded the Hindustan Republican Army Association along with Ram Prasad Bismil, Sachidranath Bakshi and Jogendra Chandra Chatterjee. The manifesto was the revolutionary. Again, a very important contribution for freedom struggle. Lal Bahadur Shastri, the birth anniversary is celebrated on 2nd of October. Again, one of the important participants of non-cooperation, civil disobedience, quit India movement. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan was one of his slogans, and he also established the National Dairy Development Board, the Food Corporation of India, bringing in developments within the region. The next is Guru Nanak Dev. Guru Nanak Dev Jayanti marks the first Sikh Guru, Guru Nanak Dev, who was the founder of Sikhism, born in the regions of Talwandi, known as Nanka Sahib in Pakistan. Guru Nanak established the center at Kartarpur, which is known as the Dera Baba Nanak, which is on the Ravi River, and the path has been opened for a visa-free entry. His ideas of one God is very, very important, and universal brotherhood concept. The next is Bipin Chandra Pal. So Lal Bal Pal, again the three important revolutionary leaders and their contribution. So they opposed the idea of non-cooperation being led by Mahatma Gandhi, but joined the revolutionary movement, and their works have been important. Their contribution includes New India, Hindu Review, and New Economic Meanings of India, which was a book. So those were some of the contributions of Bipin Chandra Pal. Coming on to Lala Lajpat Rai, known as Punjab Kesari, he was born in the Dhunki, Punjab, and became lawyer. Then founded the Hisar Bar Council. Was one of the prominent leaders again in the Lal Bal Pal trio, and he served along with various newspapers, books. He wrote the biographies of Mazzini, Garibaldi, Shivaji, and Swami Dayanand. He established the Servants of People Society, Dayanand, the Anglo-Vedic School in Lahore, and later on the DAV branches across India. The Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, C.R. Das, again a very important prominent leader, studied in Presidency College, Kolkata. He defended Aurobindo Ghosh in the Alipur bomb case, participated in non-cooperation movement. Later, the Swaraj Party was co-founded by him along with Motilal Nehru, and he was the first elected mayor of Calcutta Municipal Corporation in 1924. So C.R. Das led to establishment of National University at Dhaka in 1921. He was a very important name for not only revolutionary leadership but also in the field of education. The next is Birsa Munda. Birsa Munda's birth anniversary has been commemorated under the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. He was born in the Ulihatu village in the regions of Kunti in Jharkhand. Known as Dharti Aba, or Father of the Earth, he played a very important role in the tribal uprising leading to the Ulangan, which is the Great Tamtal or the Great Rebellion against the British Raj. So his Ulangan movement has been very, very important. The next is Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Now his birth anniversary has been celebrated. An educationist born originally in Saudi Arabia, but he was the independent India's first education minister from 1947 to 58 for a period of 10 years, shaping the India's educational system, bringing in numerous reforms. He was also the president of INC in 1923 and 1940, led the All India Khilafat Committee, led the movements of Dandi March, Quit India Committee, and has been very, very important in developing the Central University, the Central University Grants Commission, the UGC. The next is C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman, a renowned physicist, was known for his contribution to founding the Indian Journal for Physics. He was originally born in Tiruchirappalli. Later on, he established the IISc Department of Physics and led as the chair there. He was known for his discoveries, and to commemorate the discoveries which won him the Nobel Prize in Physics for the Raman effect, National Science Day is celebrated in his honor. The next is Dr. Hari Khurana Mathab. Now he is known as Utkal Kesari. He was again one of the major freedom fighters and played an important role in non-cooperation movement, Salt Satyagraha, and Odisha's integration into India. He was influenced by the philosophies of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi, and served as the Chief Minister of Odisha from 1946 to 50, leading to an important impact on the Odisha's development. So those were some of the major personalities that we have discussed in this section. The handouts for the same would be available on Exam Race current affairs section for free. So don't miss those. Extremely important for your upcoming examination. Study well, prepare well. Thanks for joining in. We'll be coming up from the last topic that would focus on the trending topics for your UPSC must to cover. Thanks for joining in.